Today, I'm sharing my morning routines. That's right, the exact habits and rituals I follow to make sure that I'm able to give myself great self-care, maintain good mental health, improve my overall wellness, and exactly, you know it, improve and maintain wonderful sleep. Morning routines aren't just for success or being productive and getting going in the morning. A lot of people don't know this, but how you wake up in the morning will actually set the tone on how well you're able to go to sleep at night. I'm Dr. Robin, your sleep health coach. So I'm going to give you 5 basic morning routines that I do every morning to make sure that I can get a great night's sleep at night. So the first one we're going to talk about is gentle waking up. I do not use a loud, blaring alarm clock. I find that these alarm clocks are very jarring, they're disturbing, and there's been studies and research that is done that has showed that this can actually raise your cortisol level. They increase your heart rate, increase your blood pressure, and actually can increase panic and anxiety. So this is something, number one, I wake up gently and naturally, either using a sunrise alarm clock, and I love it when I could just wake up on my own because I know it's time to get up. So some of the things you can do to wake up more gentle, we mentioned a sunrise alarm clock. What this is going to do is slowly increase the light in your room so that it's going to kind of mimic the sun shining coming in so that it's not loud and blaring. There are also some great apps, whether you have an iPhone or Android. There's some really good sleep cycle apps that you can use that will gently wake you up in the morning. Also, there's some, if you have that investment, you want to do something really fancy, there's certain blinds that can be programmed to be open and closed at certain times of the day to kind of wake you up without the loud, jarring alarm clock. In the short term, like I said, this can cause anxiety, panic. You're actually wearing out your adrenal system. And the long term, this makes you hate waking up in the morning and making consistently starting your day off really on the wrong foot every single day. So that's a part of number one. Another part of number one, we mentioned the blinds, is getting light exposure shortly after you wake up. So I have a small lamp that I turn on that actually will lighten the room in a gentle way. No bright fluorescent lights first thing in the morning. And then you want to make sure you're getting some sunlight in. So I just simply lift up our curtains, our shades, so that we can get some sunlight in. Even on a cloudy day, getting that daily sunlight in for the first 30 minutes that you're awake really sets your circadian rhythm for the rest of the day so that you can get to sleep at night. So that was number one. We talked about a gentle wake up and light exposure in the morning. Number two is I like to do meditation. And I want to make a note of this. Your morning routine shouldn't take an hour or 2 hours. It should maximum take 5 to 10 minutes, if that long. So in the meditation in the morning, I like to focus on being calm and setting the intention for my day. I found that emotional regulation first thing in the morning really sets the intention for the day. It's difficult to start the day with so much going on in the world right now if you are not emotionally regulated. That emotional dysregulation can also cause problems at nighttime where your mind keeps running. So setting the tone for the day that I'm going to have a great day, meditating, being thankful that I woke up for that day. In fact, just having that morning meditation is great. Sometimes I'll do a variety of things. Sometimes it's a breathwork meditation. Sometimes it's just reading a devotional for my meditation. It can be a variety of things you can choose to do, but get that meditation in first thing in the morning is really great. So after we've taken care of any hygiene issues, it's time to really hydrate for the day. Now, I find that I will not hydrate unless I keep water right by my bedside. If I have to come down to the kitchen or, go get a glass of water, it's probably not going to happen. And this is something I encourage my clients to do. Set yourself up for success the night before. So definitely have some water at your bedside. Probably some of the best water you can drink is reverse osmosis. It removes most of the contaminants, the chemicals, plastics, even removes radiation. So reverse osmosis is some of the best water you can drink. If you're not a big water drinker, you'll want to have some, maybe lemon put in the water for the morning, lime, some fresh oranges. Once again, it should be by your bedside, because if you have to go out of your way and do it, it's probably not going to get done. Set yourself up for success the night before. So you definitely want to get that hydration in. Also looking at mindful drinking. And so we talked about water. What about coffee? I know it's so common first thing in the morning for people to drag and really get that first cup of coffee. So naturally, we find that we can actually are naturally dehydrated at night. So for anywhere from that 6 to 10 hours that we're sleeping, could vary from person to person. It's a natural dehydration process that's occurring. And that's nothing to be worried about. That's normal. But we do need to rehydrate in the morning. Coffee is a natural dehydration product. So drinking that first thing in the morning without water first is definitely a no-no. It's going to actually dehydrate you, make you more dry throughout the day. We find that the coffee, after you have your water, it will actually help with metabolism. So having that water first will actually get that metabolism going, get the GI tract going for the day so that you can start your day off, once again, on the right foot, being well hydrated. For all the ladies out there looking for anti-aging and great tips, that water kind of helps plump you out after that kind of dehydration process that occurs during the night. So number one, we talked about the gentle wake up and the light. Number two, meditation for clarity and calm. Mindful drinking. We're going to look at number four. What we're eating in the morning is so important. Grabbing, and I know it's tempting just to grab, high carbs like donuts and bagels, but we definitely need to have some good protein on board. One of the best proteins I love in the world is eggs. Having a couple of scrambled eggs is a great idea. If you're more of a vegan type, maybe doing a scrambled chickpea selection would be a good idea. That will help stabilize those blood sugars so you don't get those late morning dips or even the early morning dips where you feel like your mood is plummeting. So getting that nourishing breakfast. Along with the breakfast, this is the time I take my supplements that I know are going to give me energy. So I like B vitamins are one good thing that really gets me perking up. Coenzyme Q10, I think I've mentioned this in another video. After a certain age, every year we have a decrease in coenzyme Q10. And it's vital in so many bodily functions, especially the heart function, and giving you that daily energy. So you want to grab one of your favorite supplements. Always check with your licensed professional healthcare professional before trying any supplements. I'm just kind of sharing with you one of the things that I do. Next on my list is definitely intentional planning for the day. Once again, I'll link that video below. The night before, you should actually have planned your day out for the next day and ahead. This will actually help you to sleep better the night before, knowing that, okay, I've taken care of that. I got things planned out. I know what I'm going to do. So this time in the morning, I'm actually doing intentional planning. And just reviewing what I did the night before, maybe subtracting. Maybe sometimes I get overly eager and too zealous about, doing 100 things. I'm going to scratch off some of those things and know that, okay, I know that I can get these core things done for today. This is so important and so vital. And number five, an attitude of gratitude. I'm thankful that I woke up that day. I'm thankful that the past is behind me for some instances, and sometimes it's ahead of me for things that are going great. And knowing that I can start a new day afresh helps also with that emotional regulation that we talked about. Right now, I have so many people coming to me with stress-induced insomnia, with all the things going on in the world. We have people dealing with, they're worried about the tariffs right now, the taxes right now, the multiple wars that seem to be erupting going on, just everything with the government, just nonstop things that we all are being bombarded with on a day-to-day basis. It is more important than ever to get your day started off right. Now notice I didn't mention using your cell phone to wake up, because a lot of times if we use that cell phone to wake up, we're going to start scrolling and seeing bad news for the day. We want to set our own intentions for the day, for a great, wonderful, productive, and happy day. Make sure there's happiness when you're setting those intentions. Whatever there's happiness and different things in your life that you know that make you happy, definitely set those as a part of your day. So we'll go over a quick review. We talked about how light exposure is so important because it definitely sets a circadian rhythm for the day. A gentle wake up so you aren't jarring yourself and causing more health problems doing that gentle wake up. We talked about looking at the type of hydration you're doing, making sure you're getting reverse osmosis water in the morning to hydrate, get you plumped out, get that GI tract moving and metabolism moving. We talked about definitely adding that protein in. We want to rush to carbs, and carbs are feel-good food. They all make us feel good, but make sure we're adding that protein so that we stabilize our blood sugars for the day. And finally, having that attitude of gratitude. More than ever right now, emotional regulation is so important for each and every one of us. So if you need any help with that, I have a free PDF below to give you some tips and some hints on some great information on how you can get a great morning routine started for yourself. If you need help with that, I also offer sleep health coaching. Be sure to click on the link below, and I'll see you next time.